I'm trying to do like a large, mostly island. I mean, the maps, I think large. Okay, so there's normal, large, and huge. I'm going with huge, but like 30% land percentage, one continent, no new world, because that'll create another. It's not really available. It's just one continent selected. But like everything else is like kind of chaotic, I guess, except for like lakes and ridges and stuff.
My horse take the boat. Why'd the boat leave? No, what the fuck?
Here. Oh. Actually, see if I can. There, so then you can actually get a live interpretation of what I'm showing instead of something that's going to show up in video if you have a screen up. You need to be live. I'm going to try to do something like, and I need to find some like weird like thing and like see if taking that to like science to the limit worked pretty well, but I don't know, maybe I'll just go hardcore, super aggressive. I need to go for sailing as soon as possible if everybody's going to be on islands. I'm assuming it's going to put me on a continent right away. Humankind.
Oh, nice.
It's like civilization with attitude. I'm on a boat and it's going fast and probably just scrape that rock, but it don't matter, man.
Yeah, somebody in chat was like, Epstein's chosen. I was like, yeah, you can't afford me. And they're like, what? And I was like, yeah, some Prince Andrew puss.
Our universe contains infinite stories, most of which are about rocks and ice at sub-zero temperatures in a vacuum. Rather boring. However, on a small damp rock, there is a story that bears a second look.
I don't know why I'm not seeing.
It's your story. But the first 4 billion years or so mostly concern amino
I
acids.
think it's gonna turn me around.
Not much
Yeah.
of a page turner. But then,
Eventually,
over
I get a
time,
pirate ship
the
that I
amino
actually
acids bond
control.
together.
Sick.
Things start to get
Have a
interesting.
crew.
And
Yeah, and go to like all these different islands. Like right here, like this is. I've only been to this, and I'm like
you can do more
quarter
with a
of
sharp
the way
rock
right here, and I
than
finish
annoy your
this,
little brother.
and then I get to the
Tools
port, I get my ship, and
and
then I
weapons are
start the
invented.
game.
The Hoomins begin to cooperate.
No, not even
Fire
close to
becomes a
starting
servant
it.
rather than an unpredictable force of nature. They learn to tan the skins of animals for clothing. They learn ways to
I like that
record
art style.
and probably exaggerate
Here we
their
go.
adventures. Eventually, these tribes learn to build shelters and immediately hold the first barbecue parties. This is the dawn of humankind.
Eventually host the first barbecue parties.
Struggle and cooperation
Roasting a
have been
fucking
rewarded.
deer with your
The Neolithic
primitive
age
tribe.
draws to a
Yeah, that's a
close.
barbecue party.
The whole world beckons. This tribe has come far, but the rest of their story is your story. You are the one who will build them into a great civilization.
And it will be like Sparta!
Will you push humankind?
Push
A
humankind
new
to
era,
space!
a new epoch. While your
I need to
tribe
try to
looks
be the
you for
first to
leadership,
Mars and
the weight
conquer
of
all the
those
surrounding islands
future,
as well.
Unborn generations also weighs upon your
Alright.
decisions. What sort of lives will they have?
And it's endless mode, so I don't have to worry about the 300 turn thing.
What's over there?
Scout, 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 scout. Everybody.
I'm just gonna sail around, playing the Song of Lutera.
Even those who have disappeared may have done something very clever.
I didn't think they'd be able to do it. I didn't think they'd be able to get let or make me give a shit about the plot of an MMO, but they fucking did it. It's like it's amazing.
Seems like it's one that's right
So
up your alley.
impressed. Like it's yeah, they made things that actually mattered. And then like I was hooked once there was like the king that wasn't the king yet. He had like the right to the throne. He had been exiled because like just his entire kingdom went corrupt. He's like there and he's like his sword is broken from like combat with a demon. And he's like without the sword like I can't do anything anymore. Like it's all over. And then like it just blips up like your next quest objective is like encourage the king or the future king. You walk up and you just do the emote like you would with any other player. And your like character just like claps and you just like does a suggestive like yeah let's do this. And then he's like, yeah, maybe you're right. And then it, like, sets the tone for everything.
I go for raw numbers instead of the future. They can start getting the research shit for me while the first one goes and builds a settlement. Some pretty sick plateauage.
Delicious. Though next time, it might be better if you washed it first.
Ah, fuck. What kind of route do they have to? Oh yeah, that's. Oh man, that city's like perfect. It's like you can only really attack it from like one good way back here, and even that route's like pretty easily defendable. Yeah. Plus a lot of resources. Need to get these ones to the south. See how big this place really is. Oh, no, wait, not you. Oh, okay. Oh. You go that way. Go that way. Toughening of our tribe is worth the cost of our forging. We shall only the strong shall survive. Yes, this is the route I choose.
Just route, but it's a fair route.
It'll probably be authoritarian in the end, because I think there was. I think that
The only part that it goes bad is when
it was kind of how I was running my military before, was like a child soldier type thing. I haven't got to the point of choosing my culture yet, but all right, let's grab that one. Back up to that one. 2 turns till the city's done. What do you mean? Look up there.
You have built a first outpost, adding another territory to your empire.
Oh, giddy.
I know you're hoping this is the beginning of something very, very big.
Need a population to create a tribe. Eh.
wow.
What?
That's as good as I can get forever until the very end of the game. For the next, if I were to play this game for 400
Hello?
hours, this is all I could ever hope for.
Wait, hold
What
on.
happened?
What?
I
Did
have a
you?
super armor and a pickaxe.
What happened is I
Which
think you
means-
passed out, Connor. You might want to get medically checked.
Yeah, you okay?
I
Everything
was
good?
on the phone with Michaela talking to her for a bit.
A bit?
Other shit too around here.
Hell yeah.
Just so we have this for future reference. What's your
mining tool.
definition of a bit?
Yeah, like an hour.
Yeah, my
That's it?
my
We thought you
mining
died.
Tool. Yeah. Anyways, the most important thing is, guys, my mining tool has super armor. So when I'm doing those quests that I have to like pick up that stupid shit or mine, like they can attack me and it won't affect me. That's all you want to look for on tools is super armor. 'Cause it's like the most. That way you can just gather flowers, and if like a bug breathes on you, it won't stop your animation. You know that video of the card deck I sent you? That dude has a lot of other really good. He has really good videos on Lost Ark. He does a really good job explaining it. Seems those are just like clips from his Twitch live stream, in which like his Twitch chat is asking him questions about the game.
Did you get the Twitch items yet? They're gonna appear in the mailbox. No. Okay, so I don't know how long it takes. It takes probably over 12 hours after you click that button.
Oh, okay. I should go through the steps again too. I'm gonna
Oh,
follow
you
that
didn't
link
click the
again.
button yet?
No, I think I did, but you should just do it all again now that everything's set up. Do I need to log out before taking this or doing this route?
No.
Yeah, I should.
Whoa, hello guys.
It says game account connected. Yeah, so it's all through. I got a check mark under it. I click the button.
Okay.
Okay, so it's good.
Yeah, and then that's what I mean by the probably 12 hours. I don't know. I haven't. It's always been like the next day after I click I log in, but I don't know the specific time.
Oh, I see what you mean now. It's like Tropico. I don't hate it.
It is named
I
for
don't know this
descending
guy.
dragons, though I fear that one day it will be tourists that descend on the place.
This way.
Only two places I could. He's just a bear.
Together. This way. Get them.
The play for these islands, is there any like
Lord Cal seems kind, don't you think?
so look it up.
I feel like storytellers might be the one to go for if I'm trying to go for like a super military Spartan like path. For the myths is better known cultures for
Tech tree you can
astronomy, but
expand?
what?
Is there a tech tree you can expand, like in Civ?
Sort of. I don't know. I feel like I always have a problem with fucking food though, so maybe I should go with the plant lord just to have that to feed the fucking army. Mr. Deadlift, population skyrocket. Hold on, hold on. I know why you want to be. Okay, so
Honestly, I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna learn what it has to tell me, but I'm not gonna really start caring or looking into this stuff until we get our ship and get everything unlocked.
That's kind of what I'm trying to check is, do I need to, how much
Is there
attention do
anything
I
that's
need to pay
streamlined?
to?
Yeah, if there's something
Yeah.
you could set up right now.
Or am I gonna
okay, so there's okay, so I'm trying gonna be trying. I set the island, the planet up on huge. I don't know if this is how late this is. I suppose clock's telling me 54, but about 6 minutes. But Mr. Deadly, if you're still there, trying to go for a super hardcore Spartanish tribe. I think I'm gonna need this to feed him. Hairpans are good at the start. It's hairpans. Yeah, for the food. I'm gonna need them for the armies. Thirst not for warfare. No. Gotta go for warfare. What? Yes. Astronomy house. I should actually choose this one since I chose astronomy as a legacy. Almost kind of makes sense. Deal with the farmers and get the research and farmers both count. So I'll have like a boost on research, boost on farming. Once I get research, I suppose. Research +2 science per research technologies on capital. So that's one that I think sort of build, but I need an astronomy house. +3 science per adjacent farmer quarter on city outpost. But I also need some science locations for that one. And I mean right away, and I can switch to that later. So I can't adopt this one. Next era. I think, okay, so those 3 are taken. I was a little slow to the culture. Cultural influence. Stability on district. I need research right away to get to sailing. Industry, combat strength. Oh, Hittites for when I'm going to need the combat strength. For sure, but right now I definitely need to get the research. Where's the research farming? There we go. I can't adopt this one either. You son of a bitch, that one was chosen because it's sick. Okay, fine. I don't have choice of those. Apologize for being so late on the chat. And I'm watching my brother in a Discord. 5 signs per adjacent mountain. I don't know if there's mountains. There's a lot of plateauage going on. I don't think that counts as mountain. No traders yet. Olmec head. Influence food, stability. Influence per adjacent farmer's quarter. +1 farmer slot on city or outpost counts as farmer's quarters. And I get javelin throwers.
You first have to enter into a contract with them.
All that was and is and will be is written in the stars.
Trade merchants that are contracted with you will sometimes visit your stronghold.
I think I'll go as the Olmecs to start.
Ah, the challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets.
Oh, that is both cool.
Important rumors and hearsay. As far as markets go, we know the Olmec traded their marvelously crafted goods of jade.
I went with
But
the
we know
Olmecs.
little more.
The other ones that would be useful right now are
This is
taken.
your story to write.
Or did you find anything?
In the lab. That's where you will upgrade the other buildings. And then I think sending the ship missions.
And now you've met the Mycenaeans. Let's hope relations go well. Their
World
forts
of
are
Warcraft
rather
added
formidable.
stronghold mechanics, one expansion. Like I fucking hated it.
May Regulus watch over the hero who protected the sanctuary.
Sucks.
really not that bad. It's just like another thing. I'm pretty sure it's gonna have us make our shit. I'm still like,
Let's go.
okay, yeah, it has us make our ship now, and then
Follow me. Over this way.
I'm just gonna do all of this and then see where the chain actually ends.
Oh, of the stronghold building?
Yep.
Gotcha. I fucked up and got a crew ledger instead of the crystal. I thought I just had to buy
A
something. but I had
first
to buy
city
something
constructed.
specifically.
Walls, roofs,
And I'm fucked, I think,
An
for like 2
outhouse.
hours.
Ah,
Unless
the
I use
luxuries of
some of my
civilization.
You see.
gems.
What is that quest right there?
What quest?
Buy
This one?
from the.
Yeah, the Radiant Zagras crystals. I unfortunately bought the ledger from that merchant.
Where is he?
She's down by the beach.
What is? I don't even know what that currency is.
It's important. And it's 30 victory points.
May Regulus watch over the hero who
Yeah, I
protects
got
the
this.
sanctuary.
Stronghold application form.
Did you send your ship on on the?
Yep. Yeah, and it gets back in 2 hours. That's why I say I time gated myself on accident 2 hours to continue this quest. Minimum. Let's make sure they're even going for the victory one. Oh no, they're doing the raid seal. I have to do this one. Pursue evil lords. Fuck it. I'll just do it.
Did you send your rabbit with them?
Yeah, hell yeah. Because there's frost. Yeah, this is. I don't have any wind adaptation. Are all these wind? White bunny.
Ah,
honestly,
the
that wasn't
challenges
really
of
that
a
big of a
young
loss, too.
civilization. It's hard.
To do that.
May
And now
Regulus
you've met the
watch over hero
Mycenaeans.
who
Let's
protects
hope
the
relations go
sanctuary.
well. Their forts are rather formidable.
Well done. Let me escort you to the manor. I have crafted a special device in the manor, referencing the ancient tome Nahum left in the past. The manor offers a variety of stronghold-wide beneficial effects. Choose wisely. You can manage your manor through the tome as well.
This person actually, but claiming some more land here.
first city constructed. Walls, roofs, an outhouse. Ah, the luxuries of civilization.
Eh.
Over this way.
Did I explain too fast for you?
Right. Come over here.
What do you say to this appealing proposal?
This is good for us. We accept.
Come.
Let's go. Follow me.
Everyone's in good spirits. I knew you'd make a good leader. Terra has prepared a gift for you and your subjects. Let's catch up after a drink.
Come over here.
I just again changed a couple settings. I turned off bloom, distortion, and motion blur, and kept flare effect on. And it looks so much fucking cleaner now. Holy shit.
I, Adeline, will do my best for the future of Lolita Land. That's what I want to hear, bitch. Now get inside.
Over this way.
That was it. What do you mean about building the ship? Oh, you're not talking about the one you actually sail in. You're just talking about the dispatch.
We're talking about a totally different game. Of course. That is a connective territory. Wouldn't oh. I just can't find any more freaking influence. Why is it so hard to fucking discover shit? Ooh. Finally.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm just trying to find the shape of the continent, and in doing so,
Off we go.
you have a purpose.
Over this way. Off we go.
I have here.
Yes.
I don't know. Sweep in close to their territory if you can. You see it before they shut it off.
Do I have like a quest log? It's
Yeah,
probably under.
I think press J. That to it?
This journal. I don't know. I just went to the escape menu. Yeah, so I can turn off those guide quests. Because I'll just do them once I'm done with the entire island. Oh, I don't even have those. There we go.
Over this way.
There we go.
The agrarian Harapans. You're as likely to meet their canals and farmers as their soldiers.
Oh,
Off we go. Okay. Follow me. Let's go. Understood. Uh-huh. I'm on it. Over this way. Come over here.
Hunter, my Bard is now set up in two ways. One is like just raw damage output, and then the other way is like buff, where every single one of my skills, when it hits, increases party members' damage by 10%. So eventually, it's like probably looking at least a 30% damage increase, like consistent.
For for buff, like party wide buffs?
Yeah,
Huh.
here, this rate. I can't switch well under cooldown. 7 seconds. I'll show you though. Everything, yeah, it's just a bunch of holy magic that increases damage you would do to the. And there's like a little halo that goes around their head, like a music line halo,
Come over here.
to signify which ones are susceptible to more damage, like vulnerable. I did that instead of healing. I'm just gonna buff, because healing doesn't seem very effective. I just can't. Or it's just not effective for me right now. You don't have the points to put into it.
Yes, sir. Yes. Off we go.
+1.
In constructing an emblematic quarter, you have become a builder and a creator. There is more to creating an empire than just yelling orders.
Nice. Did you do the cologne quest yet?
What is it?
There's this knight that's like checking out one of the hot shopkeepers in Lutera, and then you talk to the shopkeeper, and she's like, "Oh, I really like this cologne." So you go and buy that cologne. You go back to the knight, like, "Dude, just go fucking talk to her." And he's like, "No, man, no." And you're like, "No, put on this fucking cologne first." He's like, "Is that an order?" You're like, "Yeah." Forcing happiness upon Lutera. It doesn't get to be possessed by demons anymore. It's not how this works. I'm honestly noticing the bloom now. Now that you said you turned it off, like,
Yep.
I'm noticing it.
It was really bad on my monitor. My monitor panel is not really like good for a shitty bloom effect like that. And so like colors would bleed and there'd be basically a halo over everything. And that's what was causing everything to look so fucking like hard to see. It's basically smeared. And the way that you would fix that is by adjusting dithering, but there's no option.
Hold up though, what did you say I should do?
Turn everything off besides flare effect. Maybe even turn that off too. I'm keeping it on until
Off we go.
like I notice something from it, but yeah.
I guess that is a big cleaner. I know what you mean, everything's not just so like
Yeah.
enshrined in light.
And so the panel that I have, which is like a different type of panel than yours, it was like, it's actually a night and day difference to me. It might be subtle to you, but
Yes. Come over here.
how do I access
What?
my storage? Like how would I put something in my inventory in the storage?
You gotta go to your stronghold.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. And then
Come over
it
here.
should be like a chest icon. It's a guy.
Follow me.
Okay, so it's,
Talk to him, it's
yeah.
stronghold storage.
I see now.
Off we go. Yes, sir. Follow me.
Hmm.
Nope. Over this way.
See, it looks like.
Come over here.
The Assyrians. The fact that they have horses and siege engines might indicate their preferences as a neighbor.
Let's go.
It'd be cool if you get one of those like little Asian tables, and then those like cushions that you kneel on around it. You have George Floyd's face on them.
And do what?
You have like pillowcases of George Floyd's face. You put on those pillows that you like kneel around on those like Chinese coffee tables.
Slash
Like
me
Japanese culture. But yeah.
They probably actually just have like pictures of Muslims, like in their like college dorm houses that they have those tables at. They're just like, ooh, could just kneel on the sand people. My coworker loves when I call Muslim sand people, and he just like goes absolutely insane when I do the, you know, the Star Wars. He loses his shit. He loves it. Fucking loves it. Whenever he's having a bad day, I always bring up the Muslims, call them sand people, and do that for him, and it always actually cheers him up. It's like tried and true. Yo, I'm at your stronghold. I'm trying to cop a gram. Do you
Are you here?
Yeah, you got a 20 sack, bro.
Are you actually here?
Yeah, I'm outside. I'm coming in.
You can. Oh yeah, there you are.
Yeah, and I can use your merchant. Ooh, crafting recipe. NACT 1 counter. Mine's well.
I don't. Is it literally just a fucking counter?
Yeah, probably.
Like a decoration? Because I don't think so. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna spend 80.
Structure NACT-1 counter.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
I've got a hut, a food ingredient canopy, bed, chair, load wagon, solid safe box, wooden barrel, all these stone of births. Oh, they're ingredient shit.
I hope Amazon feels retarded and every other fucking publisher that cater to Asian markets.
Why?
Because of this game, because of like, look how fucking huge of a success it was even before it launched.
Greetings. I'm called
seriously.
hot-blooded.
And they spent how long
short-tempered,
and how much fucking
passionate,
time and money
all the
making
highest
shit like this
compliments,
for
as
South
long as we are
Koreans
honest and
when
fair, we can do
literally
mighty things.
Come.
Yeah, the Western
Both
world
our
would have
peoples
accepted
need
it.
this.
This is
The
pleasing.
Western world
I am
gave the
content
world
to join
World
together
of
on this.
Warcraft. So
and we're
We
the
went through
ones who
all-
are actually
gave them all
playing
the
games.
cultural
Like,
ideas.
Happy
We gave
tidings.
them everything. Everything they think is cool originated from some nerd in the fucking 80s and 90s in America.
not even that. Like, what? Like, how many people were playing this game actively before it launched for the past 2 years in the Asian server? Like,
I don't think there
not
was actually very many. I think
yeah,
it was around,
like
down to,
30,000 people at most.
Yeah, concurrent, yeah. Which is hilarious if you think their population. But like a lot of them are living in villages, like literal villages.
Off we go.
No, not in South Korea.
South
Yeah,
Korea is
Eastern.
very westernized.
I'm talking like
Come over
the
here.
Nintendo games and shit. Like games in Japan are only selling like a few 100,000 to maybe 1 million copies. They don't have as many gamers. Like that's
So these
so
are
I
the
don't know why there's
Babylonians.
even an Asian market
It can
anymore.
only be an
People in
advantage
Asia
to have
should
a
be
neighbor as smart
making
as you are.
games in English. God, this game looks so much fucking better with the bloom off. Holy fuck. Oh
I
my
feel like
god.
I think I'm gonna restart my game so that I can have those effects. Here first, sir. Thank you for inviting me to your island. I would like to play you the Song of Luthera.
You got a pipe flute. Where'd you get that?
It's bass.
Oh yeah, we got to choose, didn't we? In character creator.
I don't know if I got a choice. I can't wait for people to start crafting instruments though and putting them in the shop.
Our universe contains infinite stories. Here is where it begins. The future that you carve through force of will and a bit of luck out of the raw stuff of planet Earth. Alliances and enemies, wealth and danger, power and penury. May you leave the greatest mark.
Exclamation mark times 5 is outputted in normal chat.
Sustenance,
Sight focus is
security,
activated
and
for
pleasure.
6 seconds.
Wonderful
After
stuff.
the effect is
This simple
activated,
food.
used offensive skills damage plus 8%. Only half of the effect is applied to awaken skills. When
I
you
don't know.
in chat, you literally get an engraving that you use. But then when you type exclamation marks in chat, you get an 8% damage bonus to your
How?
offensive skills. Here, you can look at my screen right now. I have too much information for me to say it proper, I guess.
Okay, so type /macro.
Even those who have disappeared may have done something very
In your
clever.
chat?
Yeah.
Third command does not exist.
There's a window for it. So, I mean, you could hotkey that. I'm not sure how. They provide you the tool to do so. So that's making an RP item actually useful.
Onwards.
That's really good. Okay.
This way. Onwards.
Yeah, so the way it's looking, it's with all this like engraving and things like that, all these different ways to get stats.
Yeah.
You could do them all, or you could just do one. Like, and it's not. Either way would be just as effective. So I think I'm just gonna pick one, go with it, and if I'm still interested, I'll start doing another one.
This way.
I think this might be a lot more important than you think.
To get the initial ones, to have like an initial card set, yes. To upgrade the cards, not so much. It's diminishing returns. So you just have to fill the blanks. You got to set it up, but like you don't have to go through and upgrade to max because like we're talking like 0.006% for like a damage increase.
Yeah, that could be the difference,
Like,
but like it has to complement the difference of
0.006%.
stuff.
That's
No.
100% that we're talking
but
about.
you could pick something that is not right. And then there's multiple things that aren't right, and there's multiple things that are right, and the difference between what's right is that minuscule difference that's not worth getting into. But there is a difference between things that aren't right, and there are going to be things that aren't right. And that difference is going to be huge. Because, like, you obviously don't want anything that gives you, like, upgrade to, like, melee DPS.
Repair shop portal screen.
Time for your first battle? I bet
all
you're
that.
absolutely dying to see how your fighters handle themselves.
We move.
bad spirits. Nature
People in
forbids us.
people in the guild chat are trying to figure out the stronghold stuff. We quite literally might be like,
Negative.
We're finding it out. The Koreans won't tell us anything.
yeah, exactly, because we literally cannot translate it. So we're probably like some of the only people right now in Western Hemisphere that have a grasp of what's going on.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yeah, that's the magic of playing an MMORPG like this when it comes out.
We had a pretty similar experience in Albion. Like the market was fresh and
This way.
everything was blossoming.
Yeah, so everybody died. Whatever.
This way.
What's over there?
As my stats do.
Uh-huh. I'm on it. Onwards.
By building an outpost, claiming territory is this easy. The trick, of course, is keeping it.
Took him 0 influence. That parts in this game aren't trustworthy. Shit.
Dude, with this rubric of release though, the stability of Lost Ark has just been so impressive.
I mean, the
Like it's a day one release without being a day one release.
it's like hasn't crashed or ran disconnects and
stable, it's
stuff.
fine.
Yeah.
I haven't been queued to join, even though there was like 750,000 concurrent players when I started playing. Good job, fucking Amazon. Yeah, you literally own all the fucking servers. So why the fuck would I wait in a queue?
Yeah. They better fucking be.
Not gonna lie, every time I hear Amazon's backing a gamer behind it, I get excited because I'm like, are they gonna fucking use their tech? Like, is this gonna be? Are they gonna finally use their fucking technology?
Yeah, because it's never a question of do they have enough resources to
Yeah.
do something. It's
Yeah. Are they gonna actually sell me a product? Do they got enough scraps lying around to give to the fucking Western world? I feel like most of their money just goes to developing evil software. Like just better.
they don't even profit from it either. Like I mean, fuck.
They break even on their data mining.
So much more profitable just to give us the fucking products.
Do you think it is?
Yeah, well look at Lost Ark. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
the easy anti-cheat has like fucking shit installed in our kernel registry. Not even the guy who made it. The guy who made it owns Epic Games, and he's like, he doesn't even fucking use it.
What do you mean?
Easy anti-cheat.
Yeah, what this runs off of?
Yeah, it's like installed like as deep as our operating system.
Ah, the challenges
Is it
of a young
efficient?
civilization. So now,
No.
we advance
I
as the
don't think so.
warlike Assyrians.
Fucking
I didn't-
sucks. Like not even the
You're
creator
not
Epic
going to
Games
be a very
made
nice
this, and
neighbor,
they don't
are
even
you?
use it. Because they're like, yeah, I think our anti-cheat's ineffective because it's too centralized. It's like, what the fuck?
Over this way.
Did you just relog?
I'm gonna relog again. I'm like adjusting my settings. See what looks the best. Gives me the most frames on the Terra.
Yeah, for me, it wasn't a question of frames. It was a question of things being legible.
Let's do this.
I'm getting like 180 frames.
A city means shelter for those who need it, a place to store food,
I just
pens
need to
for the
trust in
pigs.
anti-aliasing.
It may
and
not be
just
glorious,
understand that I have
but it beats
absolutely
sleeping under
no
trees.
understanding how technology works. And even though in my head I think anti-aliasing should be hard on my computer, it actually seems to greatly improve my frame rate.
You gotta realize that they're not
They're not dumb.
calling it what you think they're calling it. They're not calling any of this shit. Like, any definition you think this stuff has, it doesn't. Because you're clicking a button that the developer put in there who doesn't even fucking speak English, that a localization team translated, and that setting that you're fucking with, it could be something you don't even know. Like,
Are you watching my? Oh no, I'm not even streaming. I wonder why the bloom effect is like so intense.
it's just bad implementation.
Yeah, it's very high. You could tone it down. I wish there was a slider on it, because removing it all is kind of sad.
Shouldn't even.
I'd like a little bit of it.
No, the bloom shouldn't even be ever in there.
Looks nicer.
No, it doesn't.
You're not streaming
Makes it
anymore, by
look
the
worse
way.
and run worse.
Yeah.
Bloom is just fake HDR. They used to call it HDR bloom.
Over here.
It's weird.
Fucking shit.
That is
All it
almost
is a glow.
Yeah.
They have a certain appeal, the Olmecs. Be careful that your people don't start liking the neighbors more than you.
Bad bitches only. Bad bitches only.
TJ, so you can have a comparison.
What?
I mean, like, there's not much for me to complain about anymore about this. As good as
No.
it gets.
And I mean, it's not gonna. Some of that's just not gonna translate to what I can see through Discord.
Right. I guess, like, here's a close-up. And how I'm rendering this is completely different than how Brandon is.
Follow me.
I don't know what those differences will actually play out to be, but there were some things that were, like, absolutely intolerable. And it was just the